All right, so we have what, like 2 weeks? Yeah, about like 2 weeks until Christmas, a little bit less, something like that. So I'm gonna give you guys three women's fragrance gift ideas and three men's fragrance gift ideas. Buying fragrance for a gift can be kind of challenging. It's kind of like blind buying, but for somebody else. And you never know, like, are they going to like it? Well, I have three for each men and women that are very popular. Most customers that come in, like according to these age groups, I'm going to like break down and all of that, do actually really enjoy the options that I'm going to give you. So they should be pretty safe fragrance gift ideas. All right, so three men and three women. I guess I can alternate between the two. So let's go ahead and like break this down by like age group. So age group, we're gonna start with like teens through, let's say, early 20s. If you're going teens through early 20s, I'll start with the women's. This one is going to be from Marc Jacobs, and it's the Original Perfect right here. Now, there is a 2021 release that's like more gold and all of that, has a nice roasted almond note in it, but I would go with the original right here. This one is my wife's, and as you can see, I got it for her this year, and she's made a little bit of a dent in here. Very easily liked fragrance. So one of the things that teenage girls are trying to avoid when they're shopping for a fragrance for themselves is going to be florals. A lot of younger ladies are not into floral at all. They think that it's going to smell like an old lady. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So typically, I'd say like early 20s, mid 20s down to like teenagers, middle school girls, stuff like that. I recommend Perfect, and almost every time I can take my client right to this fragrance, spray it, and this is the one. It's this the one. So very, very safe fragrance to give as a gift for a young lady like early mid 20s and below. What you're going to have in this one, you don't have those florals that most young ladies are a little bit afraid of. What you're going to have is more it's going to be more of like a fruity sweet type of fragrance, almost like a berry fresh sweetness type of thing going on. The notes aren't going to indicate that, but you do kind of have like this scent that comes across like a berry type of sweetness, and it's really nice, really popular. Not too juvenile that an early to mid 20-year-old young lady can't pull it off, but also like youthful enough for like those teens and everything to pull off pretty easily. All right, let's go to on the other side of things. We have guys, teenagers up to, I don't know, let's say really any age, but I'd say teenagers up to like 30s. This one, very, very safe. Y Eau de Parfum right here. Now, typically, if somebody's having a hard time finding a fragrance that they like, I usually try to spray this one for them because most people like Y Eau de Parfum. Most really like it quite a bit. I've had older guys pick this one up for themselves. I've had younger guys pick it up. I've had guys come in with their girlfriends, and they both agree this is the one they wanted to buy. So very good, safe, like gift idea if you're going to give a fragrance for any guy like teens through probably 30s, really any age. This one, you're going to have apple, ginger, juniper berry. You'll have a aroma chemical, amberwood. It's going to be a blue style fragrance, but with a little bit like of a lighter, little fresh type of sweetness thing going on. Going to be different than like your Sauvage or your Bleu de Chanel. This one, you know, a lot of people go for the Sauvage, but I think this one, you get a little bit more of an original scent because not as many people are wearing it as, let's say, Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel, and it's very, very likable. Most people really dig this one. All right, the next two women's offerings I don't have bottles of, so I'm just going to pop a picture of each one up here, and I'll just run them down real quick. So number two, I'm going to stick with Marc Jacobs. It's going to be a really easy, safe, blind buy gift type of fragrance. You know, you can give somebody. This one definitely going to be, I would say, kind of like the YEDP, but on the women's side, where you can go teenagers on up through like, I don't know, pretty much any age of adulthood. I'm going to go Marc Jacobs Daisy. I'm going to go with the original EDT just because There's so many other ones like flankers in the line. It's easy to get like wrapped around the axle with trying to figure out which one's the best. I would just go with the original. It smells really good. A lot of the younger ladies come in there and that's what they wear already. So odds are you might be given something that they already own. They could be running low on. What you're going to get in there, you'll get a little bit more of the floral. So where perfect, you don't really pick up the floral. You don't really get any floral on that. Daisy, you do get some floral, but it's a lot more modern. It's not going to give the person you're giving the gift to like that old lady type of floral scent that they're probably trying to avoid, but it's going to give you kind of this white floral, kind of a light white floral with a touch of sweetness going on in there as well. So that's pretty much what you're going to get with Marc Jacobs Daisy. Really, really easy to like fragrance, very easy to pull off, and young ladies all the way up through whatever age can appreciate it and pull it off very easily. All right, guys, back to the guys. This one is one that a lot of people in the community are sick of hearing about, but people really like it. Most people really like it. Most people outside of the fragrance collecting community really dig this one, and it's Sauvage. I have the EDT right here. I think the EDT is pretty safe. Either EDT or EDP, either one. I mean, you can't really go wrong with. Save a little bit of extra money and get the EDT if you're going to give it as a gift. But with this one, you're going to have spice, you're going to have pepper, you're going to have lavender, you're going to have ambroxy. It's going to give you that shower gel, fresh, clean type of scent. And that's what a lot of guys are looking for when they come in looking for a fragrance for themselves. They don't go to spicy stuff. They're not going to like super sweet stuff. Almost everybody says they like the scent of Sauvage. That's why when you go to a retail establishment and there's somebody working there, that's why a lot of the retail workers are just going to point you to Sauvage, because everybody likes it. There's not really any guessing there. So if you're outside of the community, collecting community, this is still like just a giant of a fragrance. Really great. People dig it quite a bit, and it's what they're looking for. It's fresh, it's clean. That's kind of not challenging. That's what they're looking for. Whereas, you know, collectors might get a little bit burnt out on it, but you got to remember you're giving a gift probably to somebody who's not a collector. So Sauvage is a good gift giving idea. Last all day. That's a big point of importance for people who come in looking for fragrances. They want something that's going to last all day, and Sauvage does just that. Gives you that fresh, clean, lasting all day type of scent. And yeah, guys and ladies both really like that one when they smell it in the store, if they haven't smelled it already, which most people have. All right, and third, for the female side of things, this one going to give you a little bit more floral in there, but still not challenging. It's going to be Chanel Chance Eau Tendre Eau de Parfum. Now, you can get the Eau de Toilette, you can get the Eau de Parfum. I'm saying to get the Eau de Parfum because most people, most of the ladies that come in looking for that fragrance, they either are looking for the Eau de Parfum or they decide to land on the Eau de Parfum after smelling the two. So I would just go right for the Eau de Parfum and cut the guessing part out. That one, you will get more floral in that one. But unlike, you know, some of your other older Chanels that are very heavy floral fragrances, or even like your Miss Dior, stuff like that, your Chanel Chance Eau Tendre Eau de Parfum, you have that floral, but you're also getting like a sweetness in there. So it's like, it's a modern, young, youthful type of floral with that touch of sweetness in there, and it's very easy to pull off really for any age. So it's a really good, safe gift idea. Most likely the person you're going to be giving it to is going to like it quite a bit. Not everybody likes it, but a lot of times, like, that's the one women like go to when they're shopping for themselves. So the three women's offerings I would go toward, if you're going to give a gift of fragrance, I would give Perfect. This one's going to be for your more youthful type of person you're giving a gift for, like younger ladies. Then I would give the Marc Jacobs Daisy, and then Chanel Chance Eau Tendre Eau de Parfum. And that one you can really give to like anybody. Like with Perfect though, I wouldn't give this one to anybody who's probably like older than like 25 or so, just because it does have a lot of youthfulness going on. Whereas Daisy, kind of the same, can increase the age a little bit, but the Chanel, that's really like a much more like broad spectrum type of age range that really enjoy that fragrance. Okay, and for the guys, last up, I'm going with Dior Homme 2020. So Dior Homme 2020, very easy to find. You can find it at any fragrance counter or fragrance wall if you're shopping at the right place. This one smells really good. People outside of the community really dig it. I know a lot of people inside the fragrance community are upset about it, but it's a really good fragrance. So you get like citrus, you get a little bit of like a spice going on, and you get woods. So it's a pretty likable scent. It's not too challenging or anything like that. And this one, I would give this one to, if you're buying a gift for, let's say like a professional, young professional to an older professional, I would give this one as a gift, because this one can dress up really easy. You can go business casual with it. You can go full on like business attire with it. I've had guys come in and say they were looking for a good scent to wear to the office. Maybe they wear Sauvage and they want something a little bit more sophisticated, I guess you could say. A lot of guys land on this. It's a really good scent, and most guys that come in with a significant other, the significant other also likes this quite a bit. So it's a pretty good, safe idea. Going Dior Homme, the 2020 batch. It'll come in a silver box. You don't have to worry if you're looking, if you don't know anything about it. Just go to the store. It's going to be the one in the silver box that they're going to have. With that one, I would not give it to like super young guys, though. I don't think I would give this to a teenager. I don't think I'd give this to a college student. Although I've had college age guys come in and really dig this, it's just not going to be as safe as giving them something like YEDP or Sauvage, something like that. This one, somebody my age, maybe your dad, maybe your uncle, maybe if you're old and watching this, maybe you have a son my age, I don't know. But this one is really, really good to give. And it's going to change it up. It's not going to be like the run-of-the-mill fresh or sweet or citrus or whatever. You're kind of changing it up just a little bit. And I think it's a pretty good gift idea. All right, guys. So that was 3 men's, 3 women's. Didn't try to like throw too much in there. Going super basic with this. Didn't want anybody like getting wrapped around the axle, overthinking things or anything like that. But yeah, those 3 going to cover pretty much every age range you can think of, and they're very likable, very easy to get. You're most likely not going to get a phone call a day after Christmas asking for the receipt so they can return it. These are probably going to be kept and used if you give them as a gift. Do drop in the comments, what are some of your fragrances that you would give as a gift? Just, you know, like the easy ones to give as a gift, that you're not worried about people disliking. Love to hear your feedback. As always, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.